Welcome back to the Paranormal Review. Please subscribe if you already haven't so you don't miss out on any new videos coming up, and hit that bell button as well. So today I have an interesting video. I was driving up American Fork Canyon and I noticed something, and this video is unfortunate. I hate making videos like this because, I'd probably get like a tiny, not a tiny, I'd probably get a ton more subscribers if I just said every single thing was a Bigfoot evidence, right? But I can't do that. I gotta be honest with you guys, okay? The reason I'm making this video is because sometime during the summer, when all the snow is melted, some goobers are gonna come walking through here, and they're gonna see all these trees snapped in half, like this, and they're just gonna go, "Huh? The only thing big enough that could have done that could have been a Bigfoot." And look at all this Bigfoot evidence. There's, a tree here, a tree snapped over here, a tree bent over here, a tree bent over here. This is like a whole family campground of Bigfoots, right? No, so what we actually have going on here is snow piling up on these trees, and then eventually they bend over or they end up snapping like this one did. And I'm going to show you that here in a second, okay? Here's another closer video. I mean, not video, picture. Here's another one. You can see snow up here, bent it over. Um, Here's some other trees that got snapped off by snow. There's one laying right here. Anyways, I'm trying to find this one right here. Okay. So what you see here is the tree that has a lot of snow piled up on top of it, all right? This tree was probably a few months ago pretty straight like the rest of these, okay? You see the rest of these trees? It was probably sort of like this one right here. And what happened is a lot of snow started collecting on the branches, and the weight has gradually brought it down to where it is right now. And eventually what's going to happen is one of these trees is going to snap. Boom. And it's going to fall on the ground, and it's going to look like one of those large trees that we just saw. Here's another big log that snapped. Another one that snapped here. Keep going. There's a couple right here you can see that have snapped. My point in showing you all this is that, I mean, of course, the Bigfoot structures do exist, and I do believe that. But here's another one. You can't just say that every single thing you see is evidence of Bigfoot, right? There's another one you can see snapped right here. If we think that if we were to walk along this in the spring and summer and say that all of these are evidence of Bigfoot, we would just be lying to ourselves, right? And we should be striving to at least be, you know, intelligent enough to be authentic and honest about this with integrity. That way, when we actually do find Bigfoot evidence, it actually means something, right? Because what happens when you say that things like this are Bigfoot evidence, people that actually know what they're talking about come along and they just think that everything we say is ridiculous, right? Of course, it's not true. There's a lot of stuff that we say that is absolutely legitimate and true. But when you say that this is a Bigfoot structure in the spring and summer when you can't see the evidence, people that know what happened right here are going to think that everything you say is ridiculous, and they're not going to take anything you say seriously. So be careful. Make sure when you're observing these things, you know, take into consideration if this is what could have caused something. I'm not saying that everything that looks like this is fake, okay, guys, or not fake, but caused by snow, right? I'm not saying that every structure is caused by snow. Of course, there's probably some that are from Bigfoot, right, or Sasquatch or whatever different creature, right? But that doesn't mean that it's not all of them are, and some of them could be very well just be from the snow piling on here. Now, some of you in the comments are going to say, "Oh, well, the Bigfoot made these so that he could make a Bigfoot igloo and stay underneath here for the night." I doubt that. There's just so many of them, you know. If every single one of these pictures I've shown you is caused by a Bigfoot bending over a tree, I mean, did he jump up to the top of this and bend it over? You know, like, and if every single one of these snapped tree trunks is from Bigfoot, why? I'm driving along here. I drove it the other night. I threw a video up of me driving this canyon the other night. I drive up here all the time. Shouldn't there be like 50 or 60 Bigfoots just running around in the forest that we can easily spot? You know, like right here next to the road, there's these Bigfoot structures. You get my point, right? I know some of you are gonna be mad that I said this, but it's true, and we got to be careful, keep the integrity, so that when we actually do find some evidence, it actually means something. Anyways, guys, until next time, please subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later.